We are here at the Lyon Museum in Santa Ana for the Pacific Airshow, a media event, and we're here with Emma McDonald, who's come all the way from Australia to be here and participate in the airshow. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, talk a little bit about herself, and then we're going to take a walk around the airplane and see what airplane she brought. So go ahead, Emma, I'll let you get started.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma McDonald and I am from Australia. I've come all the way from Sunshine Coast in Queensland. So I'm pleased to be here at the Pacific Airshow, and I'm going to be a solo performer here at the show where I'll be displaying the Extras 300L, which is Sean Tucker's aircraft, which has been an absolute legend in lending me this aeroplane, and a huge shout out to him for doing that. But yeah, I'll be here as a solo performer doing unlimited aerobatics, flying the plane backwards, upside down, front flip, back flip, you name it. We're going to do some cool stuff with this aeroplane. But I'm also an Air Race X pilot as well. So we're currently sitting 5th in the world at Air Race X. So yeah, that's why I'm here to showcase all of that combined in one routine.
Well, that's very good. I'm sure you're excited to participate in the Pacific Air Show. It's one of the best air shows that's in the world, I believe, myself. So we're very happy to have you here. Do you have friends in Southern California at all? When you're here, do you get to see family or friends? Any connection to Southern California?
Yeah, so my friends and family here in Southern California are the Pacific Airshow team. So these guys are an absolute awesome group of people, and I really look forward to coming over and seeing them. And when they come to Australia for the Pacific Airshow on the Gold Coast, we also get to catch up with them there. But those guys are awesome, and yeah, they're my friends, so that's who I get to catch up with.
That's great that they're your family. It's a great bunch of people, so I'm very happy to hear that you think that. Yeah. Well, I'd like to now just take a quick walk around your aircraft, if you don't mind. If you could talk a little bit about the aircraft as we walk around and its capabilities and what you love about it.
Yeah, no problem. So this being a 300L, it's actually got 2 seats inside the aeroplane, so we can take, especially in Australia, we take passengers flying in this, and we can take passengers up to 8 Gs, which is 8 times your body weight. So whatever weight you weigh at the current moment, under 1 G, times that by 8, and that's how much you'll weigh when you come for a fly with us in the aeroplane. Yeah, so 2 seats. It's a carbon fibre aeroplane, so the wings are all carbon fibre. Got carbon fibre turtle deck as well, and actually the back end's got a little bit of fabric on it as well. That's all then wrapped around chrome ollie piping, and the aeroplane weighs about 700 kilo with me on board. So power to weight ratio 700 kilo, then you got 300 horsepower up the front, so she goes pretty well.
You know, I believe I read that you did some flying for Red Bull. Is that true?
Yeah, so I was flying the Red Bull aircraft in Australia, so I had the opportunity to do that for the last 7 years. So flying, had special approval from HQ Red Bull to fly the aeroplane, doing joy flights and also displays for them. So, yeah.
Do you have particular mentors in your aviation career? People you'd like to give a shout out to, a thank you to, people who inspired you to do what you do now?
Yeah, so I've got a number of mentors throughout my career. My dad being my first mentor, he was the one who inspired me to dream big and always encouraged me to do so. He never limited me on my potential or what I could dream of doing, and he was the one who gave me the push to do this. But also I had a supervisor because I was a diesel fitter before I started flying, believe it or not. People who don't know what a diesel fitter is, that's a diesel mechanic who works on mining and construction equipment, and that's what I did. And I had a supervisor on my very first day single me out and say, "You don't belong here," because I was a girl. But I went out and proved him wrong and showed him what I was actually made of. He then became a strong advocate for women in the workforce. So he's also another mentor of mine, and actually a good friend. So he apologised for what he said, but he's a good friend of mine now. And Matt Hall was also another one. He was the one I seen at an air show that inspired me to take my flying into doing air shows and air racing. So without his inspiration, I wouldn't be here today. And those opportunities, then working really hard at what I wanted to achieve, I then had the opportunity to fly with him in the Red Bull aeroplanes. So that was a cool full circle moment. And so I've got a couple, and also Kevin Elliott as well. He's a huge mentor on the kind of person I strive to be like, and also with giving me the opportunities to do what I do today.
Yeah, he's a great person.
He's a great guy.
When I was reading up about you, I saw that you are great at doing handstands. Is there anything about that you'd like to talk about, or would you like to do an impromptu handstand? You could say no.
I can do it. I can do an impromptu handstand for you if you want to.
Do you think you could? I think that would really be fantastic.
Well, I've got this collection of handstands, trying to either do a handstand in front of something iconic, on top of something iconic, So more than happy to do that in a flight suit in front of an airplane. Why not?
I think that would be fantastic. If you don't mind me, I'll back up and I'll make sure I can get the whole thing in here.
Yeah.
And that'll probably, well, I think that'll probably complete our interview. Is there anything else you want to say before you do the handstand? Is the grand finale?
Yeah, I do want to give a big shout out to Sean Tucker and his team who gave me the opportunity to be here today. He's probably the #1 mentor who's inspired me to get into aviation. I've watched a lot of his videos throughout my life and just love what he does, his attitude towards things and his passion, and it just resonates closely with me as well. So big shout out to you, Sean. Thank you.
And that's a wonderful shout out.